I was in the house a while ago, getting myself ready to do a little yard work, and I turned it on ESPN, and I'm watching some Wimbledon matches, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's that time of year." Tennis is one of my true passions. Of course, it's not above football and boxing, but I do love tennis. And I saw this young black chick. I don't know her name, but she kind of put you in the mind of Serena Williams. Real huge, muscular thighs, and just her stature kind of reminds me of Serena Williams. And that got me to thinking. When I was in college, my intramural tennis partner, who went on to tour the amateur circuit, told me something a little bit later on after I got out of the military. He was like, on that amateur circuit, you didn't have a whole bunch of African American or black tennis people. You probably one out of every 20, I think he said. He's like, but if there was one, male or female, that was worthy of going professional, he was like, a group swept in on them and pretty much financed them and changed their ideology. And what he meant by that was, it was one black dude, and he told me this. He said this black cat reminded him of me because he was my college intramural partner, and we got along great. There was no racial nothing between us. It wasn't black and white. It was just, we were partners, we were friends. And he was like, after this young man performed very well on the circuit and potentially was about to go pro, you had a group just to swoop in on him, and they financed this cat, hired more coaches, put him on the path of becoming a professional, but they changed his ideology. And he said the next time he saw him, this dude was, it wasn't, he was a white guy. So, when he saw this guy, he didn't look at him as his partner or his, tennis buddy anymore. He looked at him as a white man, I guess I'm trying to say. And it got me to thinking. And I'm just going to talk about my lifetime. This has happened in so many professions. It has happened so much, and we were blind to it. These people, and I'm talking about in general in life, they will mind fuck you, demoralize you, because they want us separated. And see, sports is the one thing that, damn it, that shit is not allowed, but yet it has infected our minds. It has infected my sport. So can I clean this? So I guess what I'm trying to say, and I know I'm not saying this in any way that a lot of people can understand. In business and sports, when you have a minority that rise to the top, the powers that be, whether it be the NAACP, the ACLU, whoever, they will come and take this individual and screw with their mind. Hell, I've seen it with plenty of athletes. Now, in Alabama, we have what I call super schools like Thompson and these other huge 7A money back schools that you're going to play with black and white, So at this point, at 15, 16, 17, 18, unless they're getting mind screwed at their own home, they don't care about anybody else's skin tone. All they care about is playing football. But you're telling me when they get to the NFL, when they get to a certain point, that ideology change? Why? And I saw a lot of that during BLM, where these young men they have that mindset of, listen, I'm here to play football. I don't care about all that. But when you have a shooting by a police officer or a situation like Trayvon Martin, and the media and these psychotic individuals screw with these kids' minds, you know, they're not smart enough, they're not intelligent enough to say, oh, you know what? Let me look at all the points and put this puzzle together and come to the truth. They take exactly what the media, they take exactly what these idiots tell them as facts. And see, the reason I know this so well when it comes to these, younger cats, because they tell you. I know 3 young men right now. They're right around the age of 40, maybe a tad bit younger, that said when it came to that Trayvon Martin, that Brown dude, and some other cases, they were instantly, oh, we got police out here killing black folks and this and that. Years later, once they put the puzzle together and put the facts together, they was like, wow, I fell into that trap. I have heard so many. It's unbelievable. And I think really my son is one of those. Because my son was putting up graphic crap on Facebook, demonizing the police. And I'm like, wait a minute, Kenyon, your daddy was a police officer. Your daddy was spent 16, 17 years in law enforcement. I know the facts. If you got any questions, you come ask me. Don't listen to these buffoons who wants to separate us. Because that's their mission. And you can see it with this Carmelo Anthony thing. It's a never-ending process. And I guess my whole point to this whole thing, watching this young lady in this Wimbledon thing, we should separate everything socially, political, and spiritual. They should be in their own categories. But in today's time, we gotta swoop them all together because they all interact. They all interchanged. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but my point is, the majority of these people who intentionally want to separate us are not spiritual. They're godless. So they don't care if it's sports. They don't care if it's politics. Their mission is to separate us. They have an agenda, period, point blank. And listen, I'm sweating. Please forgive me. I'm out here in the heat. It's damn 97 degrees. But I got to get this yard work done. But just remember, these people have an agenda, and it's to separate us. And they will stop at nothing. Sports is no longer that sacred cow where you don't have to worry about anything social or political. We're there to compete as warriors. No, now you get on the NFL field, you got BLM crap everywhere. You go in the NBA, they got all kind of mess going on. Hell, especially in the month of June with baseball, there's pride shit everywhere. Naked men riding around on fucking bikes in front of children. That is sick shit, y'all. It's never ending. Never ending. I pray to God that I could just put on a cape one day and just end all this shit. But listen, this is bigger than me, way more bigger than me. But you know what? I do have a voice, and I do have that power to speak out. And I'm going to continue to speak out. Because listen, I don't want to be separated from my brothers and sisters. I don't care what damn color you are. We're Americans. We're women and men of God. And that's all that matters to me. Anyway, let me get out here and sweat to death. Get this yard work done. I appreciate you guys. I love you. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we keep him first. See you next time.